Welcome back everyone to another production video on my channel. Today I will explain how I produce my latest track called The Groove is the King. First I will tell you a little bit of a story about it, how it all started. So I had the instrumental version almost finished and done, and then I found this pretty good unique sounding vocal in a sample pack, and that's how it originally sounded. I will start with the vocal.
The choir cuts just like the knife, sending shivers through your spine.
Yes, you can hear that it's completely on another key. So believe it or not, I pitched it up 6 semitones and it still sounded fine. I pitched it up to match the key of the rest of the track, and that's how it sounds now.
The choir cuts just like the knife, sending shivers through your spine. Moving at the speed of...
Yeah, it's completely different, you can hear it. I removed some of the low end and used isotope nectar to compress the vocal and for the reverb part. Also I made some pitch correction at one point to get the perfect tonality. And an interesting thing to see is that I automated the drive at knob on the delay, so when there is no vocal, the delay gets more emphasized.
Tensions rising high.
You can hear the rising high, 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 and I did this a couple of times.
Oh, the chosen one. Can you feel?
Yeah, it just fills up the track pretty nicely. Next, let's have a closer look at the drum section. I soloed the drums for you to hear the groove. We have a pretty simple kick from a sample pack. I use multiband compression to get rid of some of the mid frequencies. That's without the compression, and that's with the compression. It just fits the mix more smoothly. Next, I have some extra clap variations, or snare variations, sorry, that comes up on each end of each section. Also some EQing here. It's from a Noizu sample pack. You will see more samples from that sample pack. I used it a lot and I love the samples a lot. We have a clap, sorry. It consists of two layers. We have this first layer, and we have another layer. It has a longer tail. On this one I made some EQing, added some highs, and also some more EQing, getting rid of the mids. And on the other also I did a lot of EQing and the has effect to make it more wider, to make it more stereo. So I left one of the claps in the middle and one I sent it to the sides. Next we have the hi-hat together with some other percussion. At some point I just removed the extra percussion from it and left the hi-hat playing alone for this. The beginning of the first drop, so there is a change, and just to make the track and the drop more interesting, I have this vocal, small vocal part. You can hear this top one adds to the clap, and the bottom one is just an extra element to make the groove more groovy. Then we go to the bass line, which is quite an essential part of a tech house track. You can hear and see the MIDI over here. I'm not sure if this is the final bass line, but it's very similar to that one, because after that I did some mix mastering, so maybe just some more high cut on the filter. It's from a bass sample, some sidechain using LFO tool, yeah, the EQing to get rid of the unwanted high frequencies and just leave the necessary parts, and another low cut in the break, so in the breakdown I don't have the low ends on, and some more multi-brand compression. Quite a lot of shaping and EQing. Next, we have some chords. The chords are made with a Nexus.
Moving at this.
I wanted to have an emotional breakdown, and these strings do the job properly, so to say, and they don't take up a lot of space in the mix, and they fit well.
Don't be blinded by the light.
Yeah, I have this brass that I'm using on some other productions of mine as well. It comes in with a high pass, low pass filter, sorry, before the drop, and in the drop it has its full spectrum. It's just a sample from a Cashmere pack. So yeah, that's about the brass. I have some atmospheric sounds in the breakdown.
The pressure doesn't want.
I think it's a guitar or something similar from a Cashmere sample pack as well.
The pressure doesn't want to stop.
Definitely add some extra color to the breakdown. Let's check this snare roll. It's interesting because I don't have this snare roll in the first break, because I thought it would be cool not to have it there and just have a drop suddenly, but I later added it in the second breakdown, and it just comes in with a high low pass filter constantly. Let's check the drop. I have this synth and also this pretty cool effect that I really loved. It's also from a sample pack, and I just added some reverb and a delay to make it go left and right, as you can hear, and I decrease the rate so it gets faster and faster. These small changes can make the track quite interesting. I have another effects at the end. it's like a siren. Well, I use the same technique. So from the vocal section I have a separate delay. I just duplicated the last part of the vocal. I automated the timing on the echo, and that's when the timing changes.
You're the chosen one.
Yeah, you can hear on the automation that it gets slower, and I needed the compression to make it hearable, and also some audio automation. Let's see what we have left. We have strings to build some more tension. For the second breakdown I added some organic instruments, some congas, percussion, just to make it more interesting. Also I added a guitar vamp. And some more transitions, nothing extraordinary, a crash. I missed this one effect. It's made in Nexus, and I think it's pretty special, and I use it in most of my productions to have a general sound. That was it. I hope I could provide you with some valuable information, and please let me know in the comment section if you have any question whatsoever regarding the production, and hope to see you next time. Ciao.